Do we look okay? I mean, I look great. I don't fucking know.
Bravo!
10, 7, 8.5. We're all good.
Oh, I got shit in my pockets. I gotta take it out.
Who was 7?
Me.
And he's 8.5?
Yeah.
Not bad. This is the Midnight Gamescast, where every week we record Monday at midnight and we bring it to YouTube as the weekly wrap-up every Tuesday. Every Wednesday is the best 20 minutes of your week, video game, true or false, and every Thursday is our topic of the week. Hold on to your hats, boys and girls. This week's a good one.
Oh, your Lego hair. Look at I washed my hair and it's getting long, so now it's like really poof, you know? Instead of putting that shit in it when I go to work, and I kind of have it more tamed down. So now it's like Lego head.
I get everything you're saying except for the Lego reference.
I get the Lego reference.
Right?
It
The Lego
looks like
figurines have
a
the
stick-on, like, same
Totally
hairstyle.
Yeah.
Sticks
Yep.
right on top of the
I
head.
can wiggle it.
It's not even
move it.
attached. It's just
It's on there. It's
maybe
poofy.
twist it back and forth,
Yeah,
spin it around.
To my right, your left, Jeremy King.
that's right, it is.
It is Jeremy King
I got a question.
with Lego hair.
Do you find owning one of those sweaters to be
One.
a very delicate kind of a thing? I have one, and I several sweaters where they're like nice. When you have to take them off, I feel like I can't stretch it, and you got to move your arms in a very certain way.
Looks like it's really soft, but it's really kind of rough.
Is it rough?
It is kind of rough.
Doesn't it feel...
It is rough.
It looks like it would be super silky soft.
It's like what do they call those things back in the 90s? The drug rugs. Remember drug rugs?
I remember drug rugs.
Feels like one of those.
It does feel like a drug
No
rug.
idea.
No, what? Really?
Drug reg? No.
No, everybody in my high school used to wear one because
yeah.
it basically meant you smoked pot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like
I guess.
Nirvana. Which was kind of hand in hand anyways.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. And to my left, your right, Bryan Smith. The other Bryan.
This is going to be easy for me.
Sure.
Yeah.
You got to remember the Y and the I because it's important.
Right?
is.
Technically for you, too, because you only got to remember my name. Jeremy. It's kind of a difficult one to remember.
It's obvious.
Yes, Jeremy.
For our regular viewers, it's probably obvious that Michelle's not here tonight. So she's had a few things to take care of, and we totally understand it's a commitment to be here week after week after week after week. And I'd be lying if I said it wasn't a little nauseating. So everyone needs a break now and again. Michelle gets a break this week, but then never again. That's the rule.
it.
You take 1 week off, you have to be here for another 2 years.
I know.
Yep, that's what the contract
I'm
says.
nervous for my next one.
Without Pro Games contracts.
Lucky for me, there's only room for 3.
Oh man, so Bryan, since this is your first time being on the Midnight Gamescast, do you want to tell people at home a little bit about yourself? Maybe what kind of games you like to play?
Well, I mean, I'm very selective when I play games. I normally stick with one for a long period of time. Right now, for me, it's Destiny.
Nice.
I mean, I love Destiny, and I hate Destiny. Like a true Destiny fan, it's a love-hate relationship.
What do you hate about Destiny?
The way they set up
Everything.
the multiplayer is kind of hard because it's peer-to-peer as opposed to a like dedicated server action that everybody's connecting to. So you have no one to blame for your connection but yourself and the other players.
Okay.
So, I mean, when you're generally, up until very recently, I was a Wi-Fi player, so my connection was completely unreliable,
Oh,
which
Yeah.
both made my experience great or horrible depending upon like any given moment.
so now you're hardwired in.
Now I'm hardwired into my router, and it's much better for my sake, but I still run into the situations where somebody's not quite connecting right, and
Yeah.
things don't work the way they're supposed to.
Man, I wish you'd been here for like the last couple months because we keep getting viewer questions about Destiny.
Yeah.
And all three of us just stare at each other and go, "Oh,
Yeah.
Oh." Sometimes we don't even read the question because we're just gonna look real dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I probably shouldn't have brought that up then, huh? Motherfucker. All right, guys. We should probably start this episode the way we begin every episode with a little game of should we or shouldn't we. That's when we put 30 seconds up on the clock and put the clock up on the counter. Thank you,
Per
Jeremy.
my request.
For your instructions.
And instructions. Yes.
Right, and then that we have 30 seconds to tell you, the loyal viewer, there's only one, whether you should or should not be playing or watching the things we've been playing or watching.
Yes.
Gentlemen, there is no lady here today. Who is going to go first?
You.
Well, I just recently tried out...
On your mark.
Oh,
Get
on
set.
my mark.
Boom.
Go.
I recently was trying the VR, and
Yes.
I started
PlayStation
with
VR.
PlayStation VR. Started with Call of Duty, and I loved it.
Yeah.
It's exactly the kind of game I would love to pick up and play. Nice flight simulation, like very smooth controls. Takes a while to get used to, like just seeing in a 360 view frame. Like it's completely unique for me.
Yeah.
What was the other one I tried? The
Windlands.
Windlands.
Yeah.
Also, like
Your time is up, but we're just going to let you keep talking because this is your first time playing PlayStation VR.
Yeah.
It was.
I want to
It
hear
was.
your like full
We
impressions.
talked,
I mean-
we're still talking about it, so
Like-
Yeah.
30 seconds is nowhere near enough.
Never.
No.
in both games, like definitely felt the motion. It was really weird to like just have your head all spun around, just
Yeah.
doing something as simple as jumping up and down.
But did you get a little woozy when you jumped for the first time?
Yeah,
In
yeah.
Windlands especially, I did.
I got it in both games. Like the first time, I was like, "Wow, I can turn my head and like
Yeah.
see more."
Right.
It
Like,
takes a minute,
you know,
to realize, oh, yeah,
You're
it
so
can
used to
move.
just staring straight ahead that you're just not looking at the greater view.
Yeah.
I think it's great. Like they did an amazing job with it. And, like it's awesome.
Yeah, I'm constantly surprised every week. All the new games that come out on the PlayStation Store, I have like this incessant need to like buy them all and then review them because apparently that's what you guys out there want.
Yeah,
our channel's never been more popular
Yeah.
as it has been with PlayStation VR reviews.
And thank you for how many new subscribers in the last week was it?
Oh my God, we've got over 100 new subscribers just in the last week,
Yeah, so
or in the
thank
last
you.
week and a half,
Welcome.
2 weeks. Yeah, really, thank you everybody. If this is the first time you're watching the Midnight Gamescast, thanks for checking us out. We do this every week in, week out. But yeah, if let us know what's working for you and what's not, because
Yep.
we had to kind of learn by default that the reviews are what you wanted.
Yeah.
No one said give us more reviews. I just learned that. I was like, oh crap, like these PSVR reviews are taking off.
Yeah.
So just tell us what you want, and like, I mean, I've got 1 million free. No, I don't have any free time. but we'll give you what you want.
You got to do those
Let's plays?
Let's plays.
Yeah, Davestation VR in Florida is taking care of that for us. Hey, shout out to Davestation VR.
Yeah.
Make sure you check out his link in the description. That guy's giving us quality content week after week.
Yeah, is that where he is? Florida?
He's in Florida, and strangely, he's not crazy.
Well,
He seems kind of normal.
we're all kind of, yeah.
We're all a little crazy. Yeah, so check out his new video on our channel. He reviewed Bound, which is a normal 3D platformer that you play as a ballerina. Real strange. But he played it in VR, and he liked it way more than I did.
Yeah.
And don't trust my review, because apparently I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's funny watching him. It's like how I think. He's like, at first, he's like, oh, wow, this is pretty neat. Oh, my God, buy this. You know what I mean?
Right? The second you really like it, you're like, this is the best
Yes.
thing ever. Yeah. So you like it, PlayStation VR.
Yeah, it was great.
Nice.
Like, I would definitely enjoy playing more of it.
Well, more than welcome to. We recommend that you buy one so that you can come back and tell us about your experiences with it.
Yes.
Jeremy, are you up next for Should We or Shouldn't We?
Sure.
All right. It's not Skyrim, is it?
It could be.
It was about to be. On your mark. Get set. Go.
No, it's not about Skyrim. Watch Dogs 2.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I bought that to kind of just take me away from Skyrim.
Good.
And surprisingly, I'm really enjoying it. I think it's pretty fun. You know, it's like Grand Theft Auto, of course. It's huge. Graphics are gorgeous. Really good looking. Really good looking. And you can just kind of hack everything and you level up low. I can't get into all the hacking shit. You've seen the commercials and whatnot. But other reviews.
And can we give him 30 more seconds?
Oh, sure.
All right. On your mark, get set, go.
The online component, I guess, of certain parts where other players can dynamically just, I guess, hunt you down if you're being pursued, up to 3. That's been shut down, I guess, since launch.
Yeah,
because it's
multiplayer's been busted, right?
Yeah, so laggy, it was affecting the single-player game. So it hasn't been open yet, but I don't care. I'm just playing the single-player shit, and I think it's fun.
Nice.
I don't know. I mean, some of it's really lame. It's like that. I can't get into it.
Did you play Watch Dogs 1?
I did.
Did you play a lot of it?
No.
I played like an hour and a half, and I was like bored out of my skull.
Yeah. That Aiden dude is, he was kind of a douche.
Yeah, this new guy is more of a hipster.
He is, but I agree with IGN. I read a review about this.
Not so good, right? Wasn't IGN a little on the low scale?
They won't give it a review until it's done with the online shit. They gave it, a 6.5 because the multiplayer is broken. But they were saying, and it is very true, and I don't know if they soiled my thought of it before playing it, but that the main character is so kind of likable and such a nice guy that when he's just killing people, cops, and randomly shooting people, it doesn't fit who he is in the cutscenes and who he is talking to other people, which very much does seem true. He goes pretty extreme, you know?
Makes sense.
Interesting.
And it is true. But you kind of forget about it when you're playing it. It's difficult to go in silent right now. I don't know if it eventually will get easier the more I can hack shit. But right now it's pretty challenging to go in quiet. You end up killing some people. But it's fun doing it. So yes. Should we? Why not? I traded in Mafia 3 for it.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you traded in one busted game for another.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, mildly busted. Really busted to mildly busted, you know?
Okay. I guess I should probably...
Yes, you should.
All right, on your market set, go. This morning I went to see Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, the new Harry Potter world movie, whatever, J.K. Rowling.
Yeah.
Wow, goddamn, that's a long movie. It's like 2 hours and 20 minutes, and man, it really should have been like 90.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely drawn out, but I liked being back in that world again. There were definitely some references to Hogwarts and other Harry Potter things like that. And I just didn't love any of the main characters, so that made it a little bit difficult. I'm already out of time. Yeah. I'll just start the time again. Not liking the main characters. Like I was like, oh, it's great. It's back. We're back in this world. But there was no Harry Potter. There's no Hermione. There was no Ron. And I was like, oh, that's actually what made these movies great. It was like, sure, the magic was cool, but you fell in love with the characters and you wanted to see more of them. And so to be introduced to all these new characters, you're like, I don't love these guys. They're okay. But it had charm to it. And if it was a half an hour shorter, I would have probably enjoyed it much more.
I do want to see it.
So is that a should or shouldn't?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a
toss up. I'm gonna go see it this weekend.
See, Michelle and I have a problem.
Yeah.
Like I saw it with Michelle, and so we could talk about it tonight. And
Ding.
Right, and we have this problem where we have to go to a movie on Monday at like 11 o'clock in the morning so that I can get to work on time.
Yeah.
And we work nights. So getting up at like 10 o'clock to see an 11 o'clock movie is like actually really difficult.
Yeah.
So like we go into the movie and we're drinking coffee and it's like we're literally too tired to watch a movie or to pay attention. So it's like the movie already starts like with a poor review before we walk in.
Yeah.
Because we're like, oh, this is not where we want to be right now.
Yeah.
So I have to kind of temper my feelings about being awake at the time.
Yes.
With my review of the movie, and I have to kind of put it all into perspective.
Yep.
But I've said this my whole life. All movies are too long. 90 minutes maximum. Let's move on.
Yeah.
We got shit to do.
Yeah.
And
Titanic would have been tight in 90 minutes. Because that was pretty damn good at, like 3 hours?
it would have had to hit the iceberg like in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah,
all we really wanted to see was the boat break, right? So we could have fit that in.
Right?
Well, no. I remember I was called an insensitive prick when I was on a date seeing that movie because one of the people fell and hit the propeller and went like that the rest of the way in. And I went like, ugh. She's like, you insensitive prick. I'll never forget it.
Your date called you that?
Yeah, I remember her name. Didn't matter though. But anyways, go on.
Oh no, that was it.
No.
I want to hear more about this date.
No, it was all right.
Not going to be a thing.
That was a long time ago. When did Titanic come out?
I think it was like 18 or something.
Yeah.
Maybe even 17, 16. So like 1957, roughly.
96.
That sounds more right.
Yeah, that sounds. Yeah, maybe about that. Yeah,
A little give or take.
Yeah. Oh man. Here, I got a viewer question here somewhere. I just got to bring it up.
Nice.
Let me scroll through all the viewer questions and decide which one I want to read.
Slow down.
Oh, Christine from Salem. Must be Massachusetts or New Hampshire, you think?
I don't know.
Nice.
Read on. Let's see how odd the question is.
Well, last week, here's the question right here. Last week, you guys talked about your favorite pizzas and your favorite toppings on said pizzas. We did indeed, Christine. Thanks for watching. She also wants to know this week what our favorite Chinese food is. This is obviously very video game related. It's a foodie podcast.
That's Massachusetts. That's Salem, Mass. What's my favorite Chinese?
Yeah.
What's yours?
Well, sesame chicken.
Oh.
Simple, but I love it.
You go to like a good Chinese place, or like just the generic standard fare. Is that like the best?
It's just my favorite. I mean, pretty much good place, not so good place. It's the same.
Oh yeah, well pretty standard meal.
It's pretty
no matter
standard
where you
item.
go.
Like doesn't change too much.
Yeah.
It's pretty consistent across the board, actually. Like
No matter where, huh?
no matter where.
See, I don't like good Chinese food. Like we have Nancy Chang's. It's supposed to be like healthy and like they cook everything fresh.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I want the MSG. I want it in those little white containers.
Stuffed in there. The amount they can fit in there is incredible.
Right? You like shove it out of the box and it like right means.
I mean,
Unless it's leftover, then it maintains the shape of the box.
Yeah, it's nuts.
I'd rather skip Chinese, go straight for sushi.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's true.
But it's not the same question.
It is,
no,
it is a very different question.
We're changing this question. Yeah,
Oh, man. I'd rather have sushi too, but
totally.
But some days you just want like I think
lo mein.
beef lo mein
Yeah,
is probably my favorite Chinese food.
or pork. It don't even matter.
Any
I
kind
like
of pork.
lo
I'm
mein,
also
yeah.
a big fan of mushi, like mushi shrimp.
Yes. Oh, I don't get. I
But
get pork
th-
mushi.
Never enough pancakes.
No, never.
never.
You always got to order double, and
Never.
they'll give you like
Right.
2, and it's like 75 cents
But
each.
it's like
yeah,
30
fuck
cents
that
each.
shit. Crab rangoons. I judge a Chinese restaurant on their crab rangoons. If they're
Okay.
good, usually the rest of the food's going to be good. If they're that shitty dried crumble shit in the middle, fucking trash. Trash.
Have you been to Mai Tais down on Green Street?
Yes, but I only got sushi there.
You should get their crab rangoons because it's
Oh, I'm lying. I did, but I was actually pretty drunk. It was like 2 years ago.
well, you did the right thing.
I had Mai Tais there.
Mai Tais.
Yeah.
Most of their crab rangoon is like the cream cheese filling.
Yeah.
It's not like that big shell like you're used to getting, like it's all fried stuff.
Yeah.
It's they're super fresh and it's the best crab rangoon I've ever
I
had.
might have, actually. You're recalling something.
Real
to me.
good.
The only crab rangoon I ever liked came from a place that is now closed and gone.
Oh, where's that?
It was the Golden Lion. It was in Auburn.
Oh, the Golden Lion.
I remember the Golden Lion.
Wow.
Loved it.
I went there as a kid.
The
Yeah.
only place I ever had crab rangoons I
Didn't
liked.
they have that thing in the middle, that fountain that had those like fish strings with the water dripping down them?
Jeez, I don't even
It's
remember.
magical.
Wasn't
to me
that
as a
Ho Toy?
child. No, I don't think I've ever been in there. They might have one.
This is not a racist joke. They all look the same. That might have been a racist joke.
Maybe it was. I don't know.
Yeah, if you're Asian, leave an angry comment below.
Any comment?
Actually, if you're still watching, comment below. I'm still watching.
Yes.
There's no way in hell
well,
anyone's still watching.
if they comment about that and not about the fact of all of these ones locked under here,
There's so many Asians trapped under my floorboard.
Yeah.
They haven't made any noise for a while.
they really do smell.
I stopped feeding them.
Anyways,
Des gave him a bagel, but the bagel's still there.
still there. No
Yeah.
one's grabbing it.
They're dead.
Yeah. Is that an onion bagel?
It might still be good.
Yeah, maybe.
Was that before or after the flooding?
Oh, long after. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Anyway.
So that was that.
So
I mean,
Chinese food, always good.
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, fried dumplings or steamed dumplings?
Steamed.
Wow, why was that such an easy question to answer? I always have to get both because
Oh,
I
really?
can't decide.
Oh, I like the
Ooh,
steamed.
I think I know what I'm having for dinner tonight. I'm having fried and steamed wontons.
Oh shit.
What's the sauce in the middle? Because that shit's awesome.
I don't know.
I
but
want
it's,
to. I
it's
always
like
drink it when I'm
dark
done.
and salty.
Oh, yeah,
You know what
it's
I mean?
great.
It means it too. You know, I do like that. It's not soy sauce. I sound like I just described soy sauce, but it's
dark and
something.
salty.
Yeah, I described something different.
You might want to
to
see a doctor about that.
Yeah, right. Gross.
Egg rolls.
It depends.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
That usually comes in and then hand in hand with the crab rangoons. If the crab rangoons are good, the egg rolls aren't like they just shoved the shit off the table and ground it in a grinder and wrapped it in a wonton
Yeah, but that's still
wrapper.
good.
It's right. That's the deal. It is
Depends
so
on the
good.
time of night.
It's like a hot dog.
Yeah, there are no bad hot dogs.
It's good. Don't tell me what's in it.
Right? Yeah, you don't want to know.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes you'll get the egg rolls that are real cabbagey in the middle, and I don't know how I feel about them.
Yeah.
Then you get the other ones that are really green with a little bit of
Don't
pork
get the
pink.
spring rolls by mistake.
I like spring rolls.
Listen, Christine, we're going
yeah.
full on this real quick here. If
Yeah.
you go to a Chinese buffet,
Yes.
now obviously there's a strategy to go into a Chinese buffet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't want to fill up on like filler stuff. You want to go for what you love, and you want to get multiple plates of that. What do you go for?
Again,
You're
crab
for the-
rangoons
In lo mein.
and lo mein.
Okay.
I could keep going.
Sesame chicken.
I don't go to Chinese buffet. Of course, there is a place in Framingham I go to, but that's Monado's.
Oh, Monado's amazing. For $30, unlimited sushi.
Right.
Oh,
I
is
love
that what
Monado.
My grandfather took me there when I was 16.
They also have like a little pocket of Chinese food, so you can get some stuff to like fill up on the side.
But that's ridiculous. If you pay $30 for unlimited sushi, you fucking eat unlimited sushi.
You get a plate of sushi first, then you get some other stuff, and then you go back for the sushi.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when we go out for sushi, I mean, it's like, $80 or $90.
Oh, easily.
Easy.
All the rolls you get, and,
You gotta have
5
like
of them. And some of them are fucking $20 a roll.
Right, and you could have a Mai Tai and a martini and a sake shot.
Yeah.
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 Sake bomb. Sake shot. Little sake.
Hot sake.
Egg foo young. I don't know how I could forget egg foo young. I love egg foo young.
I gotta be honest, I don't know what egg foo young is.
No, me either.
No?
Wow, we're about to be educated.
I mean, I guess you could, make it sound really racist. A Chinese omelet, maybe? Was that racist sounding? I don't think so.
Nope.
No.
You just described it.
It's basically take a lot of egg, but with pork and like onion and shit chopped up and diced in there, but with this certain type of a sauce on it. Some places are brown gravy-ish, which I don't dig. Others are kind of more reddish and a different flavor, and it's way better. But yeah, egg foo young. Very, very good. Pork, egg foo young.
I am fucking starving right
Me too.
now. I could eat
Yep.
a whole Chinese buffet.
Spare ribs. Wow, we're going to stop.
Well,
Oh, God.
now that we're all hungry,
Yes.
We're all hungry. All right. That is the weekly wrap-up. I don't think we covered anything, which
Nope.
is fantastic. We need
Yeah.
more of this. If this is your first time watching the Midnight Gamescast, make sure you subscribe to our channel at youtube.com/withoutparolgames. Make sure you go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/withoutparolgames. Send us a message if you want to ask us any questions like Christine from Salem did. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
And make sure you support us on Patreon if you have a few bucks to spare. Trust us, we get it. Free content's awesome.
Yeah.
Don't do it if you don't feel like it. But if you have a couple bucks to spare, throw us a few dollars. Patreon.com/withoutparolgames. Ding. And stay tuned because tomorrow, the best 20 minutes of your week is coming. Video game.
A special one.
It is very special. Why is
Why?
it special, Jeremy?
Do you know why?
because the games were submitted by one of your watchers.
Yes, very first ever.
Yep, I think his name is Alessandro.
Yeah,
I
think so.
don't know if that's his real name or not, but that is his username on YouTube.
Yeah.
And we were bitching. Actually, we'll cover this tomorrow on True or False.
Yes.
All right. For the weekly wrap up, I'm Brian. That's Jeremy. This is Brian. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Ciao.
Chow. Was that like Chinese food?
Ooh,
I hope so.
chicken chow mein.
Oh, chicken chow mein. So good.
I
Pad
haven't.
Thai.
I love chow mein.
Shumai?
Sure, I don't know. I don't know.
Wait, what's shumai?
Shumai is pretty much a dumpling, like you were
Yes,
talking
I
about.
love shumai.
Shumai is delicious.
I never had it.
And the Peking ravioli, which is like
Oh yes, I like
a
those a
thick
lot.
cased shumai or
I see.
Yeah.
dumpling.